Hey everyone, welcome to our next episode of Learn Along with Monkey Thief. Join me here with a brand new game to me, MidBoss, another one from the Bundle for Racial Justice. I have not touched this at all. I read the description, it seems something that I would be interested in, so I downloaded it, and yeah, let's go. So, new game, okay. Start from the beginning if you die, traditional way to play. 4 extra lives, infinite respawns. Yeah, let's go with that then. Choose your game length. Let's go with a quick game. Cutscene. Good. Right. Zombies are jerks. Yeah. Get that. All they do is moan. Seems pretty jerk-like to me. Only jerks moan and whinge. But yeah, also skeletons. The heroes have come, all monsters at their station. Okay. So we've got to do something to stop heroes. Cool. So we've got an imp and a flame spirit thing. So move using either numpad, mouse, or okay. So it's an 8-point direction thing. We're going to use the mouse. Select abilities using keyboard or clicking. Okay, right. If we can use keyboards. Great, but if we can use the mouse for pretty much everything, that seems fine. Right, so move up, and attack. Cool. And then we want to possess it, so we lose a bit of sorcery, but we gain a lot of stats. Forms window. Okay, so all those are the ones that we can do. We have abilities. We don't have any other abilities to use. So the imp can possess and depossess. And gain stealth. Okay, right, that kind of makes some sense. Gear to get. Okay, hang on, if we can rotate the controls that way. Why is it not? Okay, so W would always take us up. Right, okay, no. Just hide that. Just rather use the keyboard, mouse. Loot. So, loot with G, have no hands. Seems like a problem. So we've got a potion. Well, we can put it into hands. Fine, we'll see if that works. Is that an enemy? That is an enemy. Hit me with a crit. Oh yeah, we meant to try and see what Venom did, weren't we? There we go. Vest with Arta. Cool. Plague Rat form has leveled up and learned Underfoot. Okay, that's fine. I want to see what these are. Underfoot passive, just plus 10 stealth. Okay. So rest up. Oh, just instantaneous thing there. Carry on looting this room. Anything else of interest? Oh, we've got a shield. And we've got that to break as well. Doesn't seem like anything else. Damage +2 in... What's the difference between +1 and dash +2? Or is it minimums and maximums maybe? That would be the logical one. That's 2 to 8, that's 1 to 6, so let's use that. Seems sensible to me. If we put that to go to... oh no. No idea. Maybe we can't use it in this form, it doesn't have a magical basis. Not that axes seem like something you could use in a bat form either, but hey. Smash up these crates. See what we can find. Some other potion. Still don't know what either of them do, but we're not particularly injured. I don't see the need to use one just yet. So we can get out of our rat form. Doesn't seem like necessary yet. Stats menu. Okay, so leveling up gets us things as you'd expect. Measure attributes to find whether you hit hard or you're good at crits and status effects or have lots of toughness and stamina. Okay. Core attributes on the right. So these use stat multipliers from the form to modify these. Okay, that kind of makes sense. And then miscellaneous stats, so that's based on what our current form is and various bits of equipment. Right, how many points do we have? 3 XP, 3 form points. Yeah, okay. Linked to magical and physical maximum damage. Critical's minimum condition and condition strength. Oh, minimum damage even, not minimum condition. Links to defense against physical and magical attacks. And HP, mana and stamina. So at the moment we do 2 to 8. If we do that, we don't gain anything. We gain quite a lot of maximum damage by increasing violence. We don't gain any minimum damage by increasing cruelty. That seems odd. I mean, increasing minimum damage to become more consistent with the amount of damage we do doesn't seem bad, but how much we have to go up in the long run. Let's take the +3 from that to begin with. That seems good to me. And we've now got Scurry. Applies haste buff to yourself for this turn. You can move 1 additional space, use equip 1 additional item, or change 1 additional equipped ability. Okay, and then the next one we're going to get is an innate +1 speed. Okay, so you kind of want to do different things in different forms in order to get different bonuses. That kind of makes sense. Uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and unique. So we can do that. Alright, yeah, makes sense. Right, so that's got 3 charges. On its own doesn't really do very much for us. Some scroll or something. Okay, so we want to master different forms in order to get different bonuses. Cool, so yeah, depossessed, there's no point in keeping that now. We've got our bonuses. Not inventory, we want to go to this one. So we can... Okay, we can't change up our abilities. That's fine. Okay, I thought we might be able to do a few different things on that, but apparently not. Right, looks like some good place to get some extra gear. So some actual armor. Sword that's right, that's a 2-handed sword. Right. So 2 to 12, 4 to 12, but we haven't got any defense. Oh cool, of course we've been picking up our identification ones. Makes sense. Okay, can't break the anvil. Right, it's got 2 2-handed swords, robes. Gain resistance and resistance to magic. We've got a regular sword. 3 to, right, do you want to do 3 to 11 or 2 to 12? I think 3 to 11. I prefer consistency. Maybe next time we go up on this, it will improve there. We'll see. Oh, that's a good point. Want to rest and refill our mana. You seem like a shop. You are indeed a shop. What a surprise! A cat wearing a fez and carrying a backpack might actually be a shop. And he plays both sides. Of course he does. Takes balls of yarn in trade. Aha! And now we can salvage items. Okay. Kind of makes sense. Anything behind it? Nope. So just things in the corners. Just break these just in case they have anything useful. Nope. Cool. Right, so turn order on the side. Tend to start from the bottom. Okay, I would have thought top down, but fine. Maps, yeah. Up in the corner, go fast travel by right clicking. Okay, that's useful. I presume that lets me teleport around a bit. Right, so we've got a dog type thing. Right, so if we Need to be a little bit closer. Can I wait? No. Okay, so possess you. Then... oh, it's a vat. Okay. Looked like a dog from the angle. No, I don't feel the need to do that. So, yeah. Another vat coming. Unholy light boots, so it lowers our resistance but increases our toughness. Question is, do I think I'm going to be facing off against things that are magical? There's our level up. Can we get our... still doesn't increase our consistency. Does increase our precision and affliction. Increasing our critical chance. Probably not bad. Let's do it anyway. Right, so we do have another enemy type there. Brand new one. Let's open that chest first. Constitution plus and unidentified. So that's identify, increases our affliction. Might as well equip it. Got nothing else to go in the slot. And that increases condition strength. I don't have anything that... oh no, I do have something that increases condition. I have envenom, of course I do. Right, so let's possess that and then go and smack it one. Vampire bat. Oh, I definitely want this. There we go. Yes, so this will increase my spirit and resistance and sorcery, but lowers my strength, precision, toughness and constitution, but we need to master it. So we get to equip optional forms. We've got magical attacks, various damage types, physical, magical, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Increases with strength, reduced by attack toughness. Magical is dealt with using magic attacks which use mana. Because mana is harder to come by, magical attacks tend to have higher minimum damage than physical attacks. Okay, makes sense. Increases with sorcery is reduced by attack resistance. Weapon with magical damage doesn't add that damage unless we're using magical damage abilities. Right, yeah, so that wand we've got only increases the magic attacks. And condition does not get affected by anything. Cool. Alright, so the shield we've got is better, so let's equip that. I'm not sure I like the damage reduction and then increases. Question mark of what that other one is. Let's identify, see what it is. An additional boost damage. So it's -1 minimum, but then +3 minimum, +4. So net gain quite a lot. It's only going to be affecting on that one. It won't affect our regular attack. Don't know how I feel about that. So we're down to 2 to 6. If I equip that, it's 1 to 5. That will make that quite powerful. 10 to 15 is pretty good. Right, so rest up and get our stamina back. And we need... does it tell you anywhere how much experience you need? The form, here we go. 8 points to improve this form. Let's go down here first. No, let's go over here first. That shield doesn't look ominous at all. Just floating there. Okay, it isn't a thing. I don't... Do I want to possess it? Can I bounce back and forth between forms? I don't know. Let's hit it with a leech spell. 5 damage. So it's got quite a resistance then. Not doing very much damage that way. There we go. So a magic staff for improved parts there. So make our way around the corner. The rat starts making its way over. That's fine. We can get close and then leech it. Just kill it in one, and that improves our ability. We now have innocuous. Next up we'll get dive attack. Oh yeah, we also got the 3 stat points. So that will increase our critical up to 1%. That seems like a good idea to me. Being able to critical is not bad. Let's get these crate fish. So they seem to have a benefit. And see if we can't find some other bits and pieces. So we've got a lot of potions. I feel like we're going to have to try some of these out at some point. So if we salvage the shield... Okay, so that just creates scrap. What does that do? Good question. Does not give us any indication. Okay, so we've got another bat there. So we hit fairly hard in comparison. Not bad at all. And I think with that we are very nearly up to our next form point. Yeah, one more for the next form point. I do think we need to rest before we go in. Right, so the zombie's going to be a hard fight. Okay, so you can sneak by potentially not drawing attention to yourself. Let's eat that one as hard as we can and then run away. So we can now dive bomb, but that doesn't do very much damage. Our life leech is much better. We can get quite a distance from it. Can we? Yes, we can just press space to wait. So life leech you for a fair bit. Okay, let's just cheese it over here. Move out of the way. Rest up, and then we want to go back. I think we want to hit possess on it because, you know, why would we not want to get powers? And then alright, so physical doesn't do a lot. We can very easily run away and break aggro with it. Like, very easy. And then just carry on wailing on it. Boom. Right, so we've just mastered the bat, which is brilliant timing, because then we can move into the zombie. So we got a fair bit there. We leveled up. We gained zombie. Right. So by going into the zombie, we've lowered our critical chance, but right, I think we might need to increase our HP and MP. We have body slam. Lower accuracy but increased damage. That makes a fair bit of sense to me. +2 strength and +4 to minimum damage. That seems really good. First time you swap forms, self fatigue debuff will be visible above your health bar, but dimmed. Okay. So exiting the menu is the issue. Yeah, so we can go into some semblance of a merged thing, so rats or bats. So if we go into bat form, we also have life leech. In addition, that's suddenly doing a lot less damage. So hang on, let's come out of that first. Poison damage is reduced by 50%. Okay, makes. So yeah, this is where we start getting into the putting it all together kind of element. Bat will be stealthier. As with the bat, I mean both for stealthier. So it's either stealth increased by 20% or just increased by a flat 10. So the rat is better in that regard, and also has scurry for the extra speed. Maybe that's the right call. So let's do that. So we're now suffering from soul fatigue. If we, well, we're not currently, we've currently got no penalty from that, but if we start messing around, we'll incur a penalty. Alright. So I see how this works. It's a nice little turn-based kind of dungeon crawlery type game with a very unique mechanic in the possession side of things. I do wonder what would have happened had I possessed the shield. Have to find another one, I guess, at some point. Alright, let's... Okay, so we are slow. We are very slow. This is not great. Two-handed weapon improvement. Right, yeah, so I've got to be careful about the whole speed thing. Maybe scurry becomes something I use more often. Ah, shop. Maybe this time we can actually buy and sell things. I said one of the other things I saw was that death is kind of an important part in this. Ooh, inventory is full. So get money, have more space, allow tomes to be stacked, allow potions to be stacked, increase inventory by quite a bit. Okay, so things we don't want, basically. So it seems like scrap not necessarily the best thing to create, but it's like the two-handed sword sells for 6, but could have had, I only got 2 per scrap and it created 2. Ooh, we got a poison axe somewhere along the lines. Must have been in that recent right, we've got some non-cursed boots. No, let's just close out of this for a second and go into our inventory and see what we've got. So non-cursed boots seems like a good plan to equip those. We can put potions and stuff into quick bars. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm not feeling like a resistance-y kind of mode. Maybe keep one of the robes. Should find out what that is in case it's poison. 10% on hit to poison with an increase to the affliction. That's pretty good. 5 to 13 becomes 1 to 17, so my minimum damage goes down dramatically. But I think it's worth it. Let's identify this in order to sell it. Cool, okay, so that's all of that business. Right, we'll keep the dagger of strength in case the axe turns out to be terrible. We don't want that. We don't want the basic robes, and we don't need the two-handed swords. I'm not a particularly two-handy type for my one-handed jobs. There's no point in keeping that axe. And I think the swords are relevant now. I'm not a big fan of the cursed things. Let's get rid of those. Cool. So that brings us up to that. Oh, right, okay, so you can uncurse stuff. That's interesting. Right, so we could get pocket library, or we could carry on saving. I can very much afford that. That seems pretty good. I mean, I'm only 30 odd away from being able to afford some very nice boots. Is there anything else I can sell for large amounts? Potions at $5 a job. Or I could sell both the tomes. Not really using them. You know what? Them boots. They're calling to me. Let's have that. And equip that up. And then you can have these heavy boots that I don't need. Torn page, article about the problems of overstocking on fish crates leading to a massive surplus of crates within the dungeon. Well, that's fine. I'm basically an adventurer. Getting rid of things like that is what we do. Right. Speed myself up. And attack. Okay, so haste only actually benefits once, so that doesn't seem all that good. Make an offering. Have a potion? All harmful potions have been transformed to be beneficial. Okay. I still don't know what any of the potions are. But this plate armor seems like a good way to get an improvement. Let's see if we can clear this. Ooh. We very nearly one-shot these things. That's pretty useful. Right, what ability we just learned? Shambler. -1 speed, but increased strength by 20% and constitution increased by 20%. That's, I mean, on my already low speed, that seems pretty bad. Ooh, legendary armor. Very good for the spellcaster. Not so good for me at the moment, but let's identify it up and see exactly what it does. That is pretty good for... Right, so if I have to fight any spell users, that seems to be the best way to go. Okay. Fast travel happens kind of as a thing that you have to choose a location, which is fine. Just a two-handed axe. We don't care. We've got a good axe ourselves. Ooh, okay, right now. Let's highlight the possession. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we could possess it. Massively increase its position. We've still got the zombie to finish. I think I'm just going to drain it to heal for now. And we'll go into one later. Come to me. Okay, you're not going to come to me. I'll come to you then. It's a good point. I should be draining anyway on things like that. Cool. Okay, now this is a fun little game, and I've just noticed that I've been playing this for 40 minutes according to the recording time, so I think that's probably going to be enough. I don't think this is going to be a series per se. Like, I'm fairly sure this is going to be the kind of general mechanic. Maybe if I carry on playing it and find some interesting parts, I'll do like a supplemental video or something. But otherwise, I think this is it. So thank you for joining me today for a double-length video, essentially. Join me next time as we check out another game from the bundle. So thank you, and see you there.